Hello there. Thanks for joining me today. It's going to be a really fun, powerful exercise working on Pincha, our forearm stand. We're going to do lots of upper body warm up, lots of upper body work, and then we'll do a nice little stretchy cool down. A pair of blocks would be helpful. If you don't have a pair of blocks, you can find some books, boxes, all sorts of things that are in this shape. And that should be all you need. We're going to start this one in a kneeling position, anywhere on your mat. And if you want, you can use the block under your hips. We're not concerned with stretching the hips here today. We're more focused about opening through these shoulders right now. So once you get here, I want you to suck in your belly, creating this nice lengthened spine. We don't want to be arching. We also do not want to be rounding here. We want to have a nice, long spine. We're going to start by taking that right arm up, trying to get it to come back as far as it can. Nice active stretch here. Remember to suck that belly into the spine, tugging that right arm back, keeping it next to your ear. Maybe pulling a little further back, keeping that tailbone tucked. Beautiful. Slowly release. Other side. Inhale that left arm up. Same thing, keeping that belly button to spine. Bicep towards the ear. Very active stretch. Maybe pull it a little further back. And slowly release. Beautiful. Inhale the arms up. Take them back. Big circles, keeping that belly to spine. Inhale, they come back up. And one more time. We're going to take it the other way. So bring the arms out in front and then swing them back. And one more time here. Beautiful. Go ahead and take that right arm up. Go ahead and bend it and maybe try to reach the small of the back. Take that left hand to that right elbow. Maybe deepen that stretch just a little bit. Tuck in that tailbone, belly button to spine. Shoulder opening is big in pinch. If we can't get shoulders open, it makes it extremely difficult to hold it. And a gentle release. Take that left arm up, bend that elbow, maybe find the small of the back. Right arm to the left elbow, gentle pull here. We call this a passive stretch because we're using one of our body parts to deepen it versus using our own muscles to get it there. Both stretches are beneficial. Beautiful. Slowly we release. Go ahead and interlace the hands behind the back. Open up through the chest. Maybe straightening those arms. Not going for the back bend today. Just this chest opener. Maybe trying to lift the hands away from the booty. Beautiful. Slowly release. We're going to come around and find an all-fours position. Just taking a couple rounds of our cat-cow here. And once you get here, take your gaze in between the thumbs. Arc through the spine. Take the gaze up. Really pulling through the shoulders here. Exhale, we round. Take that gaze back. Push hard through the shoulders. Inhale back, forward. Exhale, round. Do a few of these. Matching up that movement with your breath. One more round here, wherever you are. We're going to come in for our puppy pose. So just walking the knees slightly back. You can move the blocks if they're there. And taking the hands forward and lowering down here, really wanting to get into the shoulders here. So not as focused on the back. We do want to have the knees parallel to nice stack of those hips over the knees. Just keeping the gaze forward here. I'm going to be here for quite a few rounds of breath. This is one of the best shoulder openers without a wall. You might notice yourself making your way just closer and closer to the mat the longer we stay here. That's what we're going for. Just keep breathing through it. Slowly you can walk the hands back. Come to a nice seated kneeling position. I'm going to take this right arm across the body, catch it with your left hand. Beautiful. Slowly release. The left arm goes across, catch it with that right hand. Gentle pull. Beautiful. Slowly we release. We're coming back in with our puppy, but we're going to use the blocks this time. So we can have them on the lower level, or you can have them up high. The choice is, of course, yours. We are going to attempt to bring our elbows to them and then come into our namaste prayer positions behind the head. So walking those forearms up, allowing that chest to come down, and maybe just breathing here a few times. And when it feels good, you can bring the palms together and to the small of the back, right at the neck. If you need to walk the elbows down a little bit, go ahead and position yourself. The head should have room to drop down here. Those hips are still stacked over the knees. Knees are about hip distance apart. one more round of breath here. And gently begin to release. Kind of walk the knees forward. Nice little kneeling position. We can go ahead and move the blocks out of our way. Just going to take some shoulder rolls, going one way. And then the other way. Beautiful. I'm going to come into a plank, so go ahead and walk the hands forward, tuck in those toes, engage in the glutes. Core is active, belly button is coming towards the spine here. Gaze is in between our thumbs. We're just going to get some scapula strengthening on, so we're going to allow the chest to come down, not bending the arms, and then pushing. You should feel your shoulder blades come together when you come down, and when we push away, they come apart. Just do this a few times, feeling in between there. Noticing where it starts to burn. Trying to connect the breath with the movement here. And next time we're going to push the body forward, lower down to chaturanga. Go ahead and push up, up dog. Nice vinyasa here. Go ahead and meet downward dog. Nice bend in the knees. Nice shoulder stretch here. Pushing through the shoulders. Relaxing through the shoulders. Push. Relax. Push. Relax. Push. I'm going to take one more vinyasa, so roll forward. Shift forward, lower down. Push up, up dog. Back to our downward dog. Beautiful. Now we're going to go ahead and lower down onto our forearms, coming in for our dolphin. Hands are gripping the mat. Head can hang heavy here. Maybe walking the feet in just a little bit. Continuing to push through the shoulders. Can maybe bring that gaze in between the thumbs here. We're going to go ahead with one more round of breath here. Slowly lower the knees, sit back on the heels. Just come in and find a moment of stillness. Allowing the brain and the body to realize what we're doing here. Beautiful. We're going to come into a forearm plank. So go ahead and come forward onto those forearms. Send the feet back. Tuck in that tailbone. Bringing the gaze forward. Pushing through those shoulders. Feeling yourself when you collapse and when you push. Very engaged to the core here, belly button towards the spine, glutes engaged. Slow lower of those knees. Sit it back. We're going to come into dolphin again. So slowly bringing those forearms back to the mat. Send the hips up. Go ahead and start with the bended knees. Focus is through the shoulders. Go ahead and take the right leg up. Slowly release that right foot back down. Left goes up. Slow release. Holding the dolphin for just a few more breaths. Slow release. We're coming in for Pincha. If you have a wall, I'm going to show you how to use the wall. If you've never tried to kick up into Pincha, please use the wall. A couple of things. To get our alignment of the forearms on the mat, we bring our hands like this to the mat, and then we open. Now, most of the time, typical Pincha has your palms flat, fingers grip. A lot of people find this challenging. We can take the block and we can hold this in between our hands like this. And this can help us maintain alignment. And it also allows these hands to squeeze together. A lot of us do our tripod headstand like this. Like this. So this is also another way we can do this. We can bring the hands together flat. We can interlace them. Whatever feels good for you. We do not have to start like this. This is definitely the more advanced variation of Pincha. I personally started fingers interlaced, just like I was coming into my tripod headstand. Okay, so here we go. We're actually I'm gonna demonstrate on the wall first. And I know I'm at a little awkward of an angle, but that's okay. We're gonna bring these forearms, like I said, get your alignment right. Bring the sorry, I can't get my words right. Bring those palms flat or interlaced. Choice is yours here. We're going to come up into a dolphin pose. Take one of your legs up, whichever one you like to kick with, and then just kick up and find the wall. Once you get to the wall, you're going to try to engage those glutes and maybe allow the feet to come up. Maybe find some balance. Just playing here. Could also walk the feet down the wall. Nice little back bend. This also helps to stretch the shoulders. Just stay there as long as you want. You can come down with me and take a break. This is heavy on our shoulders. Not so much on our forearms, but very intense through the shoulders. Definitely the back of the shoulders. When we have a tendency to go up and to allow the back to bend. It's personal choice. Some people find it easier to stay straight up. Some people find it easier, I don't want to say to dump into the back, but to definitely play with that first and then figure out and gain the strength to straighten the legs. So this time we're going to try it on the mat, just to kick up. And if you fall, that's okay. I might fall too. I'm going to also say that Pincha used to be extremely difficult for me. And it was probably a year and a half into my handstand journey that I realized I could do Pincha. So I do believe it's more of like this full body total strengthening than anything else. So if you're practicing handstand, play up against the wall, get the strength built up, and then come back to Pincha and try it again, because it will make it just maybe a little easier. So let's get our block this time and try it. Hands like such. And you can do this up against the wall again if that felt good for you. Making sure this alignment is right. Grabbing the block. Back towards dolphin here. And I like to bring my gaze forward and then gentle kick up. It's just playtime. We never take ourselves too seriously. We have fun. We enjoy this. That's it. There's no other requirements here. We're all going to fall. It's just part of it. If we got to have the ability to fall and get back up. So I'm going to try this one more time. I hope that you're still playing with this. I personally love to play with the wall. But of course, if you want to try it without it, be my guest. And if your feet fall all the way over into a back bend, that's okay too. If you want to keep playing, you can go ahead and pause me now. Otherwise, we're going to come back into our all-fours position. Stretch these shoulders out. We're going to take that right arm up. Thread it through the needle. Go ahead and take the left arm out in front of you. Coming onto that right cheek. Right ear. Allowing the breath to come back to its natural ebb and flow. Beautiful. Slowly unraveling. Left arm goes up. Thread the needle. Right arm reaches forward. Left ear. Cheek towards the mat. Beautiful. Gently unraveling. Kind of bring those forearms down. Coming into our Sphinx. Right ear, right shoulder. Chin to chest. Left ear, left shoulder. Gaze goes up. Left ear, left shoulder. Chin to chest. Right ear, right shoulder. Take it up. Beautiful. Go ahead and take that left arm out to the side. Using the right to kick us over. Coming in for a broken wing. Just using that right hand to keep us turned towards that way. If you want to bring that right foot to the ground, be my guest. Slowly coming around. Taking the right arm out long. Using the left to get us over. Maybe bringing that left foot to the mat behind us. Slowly we're coming back around. Use the hands to push up and back. I'm just going to come to a nice easy seat. You can go ahead and bring your hands to your heart. If you would like to take a shavasana, be my guest, then go ahead and lie down. Our quote today comes from Ricky Rogers. He says, strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things that you thought you couldn't do. So way to go for showing up. There's only one way to get it, and that's to try. Close our practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you found this useful, and I look forward to your comments down below. I want to know who's actually working on Pincha, or our forearm stand here. As always, I hope you have a spectacular rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat.